Hello everyone. As in our previous videos, we were discussing about the aldehydes and ketones, in which we were looking for the methods of preparation. We have seen the different methods of preparation from acyl chloride of aldehydes and ketones. Now, in this video, we are going to see the preparation methods of aldehydes and ketones from the nitriles. As we know, nitriles are the compounds containing carbon-nitrogen triple bond. Here we have to reduce these nitriles to an intermediate product, which on further hydrolysis or acid hydrolysis they get converted to the corresponding aldehydes or ketones. Means this method of preparation from nitrile, it is a two-step reaction, in which general reaction we can write like RCN. This is a nitrile. When reduced, there is a reduction of these nitrile by using stannous chloride in HCl. By using stannous chloride in HCl, the intermediate product, that imine hydrochloride, is formed, which on acid hydrolysis, which are the imine hydrochlorides? That are CH, this NH, HCl. What is this? These are the imine hydrochlorides, and these imine hydrochlorides on acid hydrolysis, they give the corresponding aldehydes. These are the nitriles. Means generally what we can say, when these nitriles are reduced to the imine hydrochloride by using the stannous chloride, by using this stannous chloride in HCl, the intermediate product, that imines are formed, and these imines on acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding aldehydes. Means, look at the example we can take, that the CH3CN. What is this? Ethane nitrile. When this ethane nitrile is reduced by using the stannous chloride in HCl, there is a formation of what is this? Ethanamine hydrochloride, which on acid hydrolysis. What is the acid hydrolysis? There is a simple hydrogen is added to the corresponding group to give the, what is this product? That is a ethanol. This is ethanol. Okay, means by this reaction method, by using stannous chloride, we can reduce these nitriles to the corresponding aldehydes. Again, for the reduction of these nitriles or for preparation of aldehyde, we can again use some another reagent, like that the diisobutyl aluminum hydride. By using or by reducing these nitriles to the aldehydes, there is also an intermediate imine is formed, and the corresponding aldehydes we can get. Look at the reaction. These nitriles can also be reduced by using DiBALH, that is the diisobutyl hydride. Here generally we can write directly the reaction like this: CH3CN or CH3CH CH bond CH2CN. Here the unsaturation is also maintained by using the DiBAL. What is this? Diisobutyl aluminum hydride, and here also it is also followed by the acid hydrolysis, which gives corresponding aldehydes. What its name? 1 2 3 4 5 carbon containing, that the double bond, that is the pent 3 ene nitrile, which on reduction with the diisobutyl aluminum hydride gives pent 3 enal. Means what? If we have to maintain the unsaturation in the compound, in the reactant, we can use another reducing agent here, that is the diisobutyl aluminum hydride, and generally we can use the stannous chloride in hydrogen, in hydrochloric acid, to reduce the nitriles. Means by these two methods we can prepare aldehydes by reduction. Okay, and again for the preparation of ketones, how that nitriles can be reduced? That the reaction of nitriles with the Grignard's reagent, there is also a magnesium complex intermediate, it is formed, and these intermediates on acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding ketone. Look at the general reaction for the preparation of ketones. These two were the reaction for the preparation of aldehydes. Now for the preparation of ketones from the same nitriles, we can use first the general reaction RCN when it is treated with the Grignard's reagent. Here the intermediate product, as we know that the magnesium complex is going to form, and for the reaction for the Grignard's reagent we use generally dry ether as a solvent. The intermediate product will be that imine formation. Here also the imine formation, but how? At R there is a magnesium complex is prepared, and these magnesium complex on acid hydrolysis gives these corresponding ketones, and this ammonia, and that the magnesium product is given out. Means what? Here also for the preparation of ketones from the nitriles, it is also a two-step reaction in which that the nitriles react with Grignard's reagent in dry ether as a solvent, gives the intermediate magnesium complex product or imine complex product, which on further reduction or acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding ketone. We can look at in any example. You can see CH3CN, again ethane nitrile when reacts with methyl magnesium chloride, that is the Grignard's reagent, in presence of dry ether as a solvent. Here the formation of intermediate, what it will be? Which on further acid hydrolysis gives formation of acetone. Here is the from ethane nitrile. Again we can prepare that aromatic ketones also by this method. That aromatic ketone, look at the reaction for C6H5CN. What is this? Benzonitrile. These benzonitrile on reaction with Grignard's reagent, that is a phenyl magnesium bromide, in presence of dry ether as a solvent. These are the intermediate product. Which on acid hydrolysis gives C6H5 CO C6H5. What its name? Benzophenone. This one is the aromatic ketone. Means what? From the nitriles we can prepare ketones that may be aliphatic or aromatic by using or by reacting them with the Grignard's reagent and followed by the acid hydrolysis. Here is the formation of benzophenone, and here is the example. We are looking at like from the ethane nitrile there is a formation of acetone. Okay, these were the preparation methods of aldehydes and ketones from nitrile. Now we can prepare these aldehydes and ketones from hydrocarbons also, but specifically we are going to see here the preparation of aromatic aldehydes from the hydrocarbons. Now that aromatic aldehydes or aromatic hydrocarbon, which we know example is the toluene. There is a no hetero compound. We can see that the different reactions of toluene, okay, for the method of preparation from the hydrocarbons. As we know that toluene, we can generally name it like a methyl arene. We can write its name as a methyl arene, or generally IUPAC name we know that the toluene. Here by using the different oxidizing agents we can oxidize this carbon or these hydrocarbon to the, but by using the strong, if we use the strong oxidizing agent, this methyl group get directly converted to the carboxylic acid, but the intermediate stage we want that the preparation of aldehyde, that aromatic aldehydes means benzaldehyde, we can say that the how we can prepare these products. That first of all, that is the Itard reaction. Which one? Itard reaction, where the toluene when treated with chromium oxide or chloryl chromium oxide, chloryl chloride, that we can say, when they are react with the, what is this? Chromyl chloride. Here that reaction is carried in carbon disulfide as a solvent, where methyl arenes or toluene when treated with the chromyl chloride in carbon disulfide, there is a formation of intermediate, that is a chromium complex. Why? This is the reason. Now look at the product. Intermediate. This one hydrogen as it is, and on both same, and this is a chromium complex. Which on followed by the acid hydrolysis. Again on acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding aldehyde, that is benzaldehyde. benzaldehyde. Means for the preparation method, here we are using the hydrocarbons. Firstly, we are using that aromatic hydrocarbon, that is the toluene. When it reacts with there is an oxidation reaction. When it oxidizes with chromium chloride in presence of carbon disulfide as a solvent, there is a formation of chromium intermediate complex, and which on further acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding benzaldehyde, and this reaction is known as Itard reaction. This is known as Itard reaction. This is a Itard reaction. Now, secondly, we can prepare these methylarine by oxidation by using the chromium oxide as our oxidizing agent. Here, there is again this oxidation of toluene with the chromium oxide is carried in acetic anhydride. There is also a acetate intermediate formation, or acetate complex is formed, and that acetate complex on further acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding benzaldehyde. Look at the reaction. But this reaction is carried at 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature. This much need. This one is toluene. When it is oxidized by using chromium oxide and acetic anhydride. As we know, what is the acetic anhydride? This is acetic anhydride. At 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature. 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature, the intermediate or acetate complex is formed, like this one, that acetate complex is formed which on acid hydrolysis. Which on acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding benzaldehyde. This is our product benzaldehyde or aromatic aldehyde. Okay, means what? In the previous reaction, we were using that the chromium chloride for preparation of benzaldehyde from toluene. Here, we are oxidizing these methylarine or toluene. We are oxidizing these toluene by using the chromium oxide in acetic anhydride at 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature. There is a formation of acetate complex, and this acetate complex followed by the acid hydrolysis gives the corresponding benzaldehyde. Okay, again in 11th standard you have seen the reactions of alkane or reactions of hydrocarbons. There was a reaction, that is a chlorination. Which was that the reaction was chlorination. Now here also we can give the chlorination or side chain chlorination by using that side chain chlorination. Side chain, this methyl group present on this aryl, methyl group present on this aryl, it is used as a side chain which on chlorination gives the intermediate benzyl dichloride, which on further acid hydrolysis, again followed by the acid hydrolysis, this get converted to the benzaldehyde, and this one is the commercial method of preparation for the preparing benzaldehyde. Which one? That the side chain chlorination or chlorination of toluene. Side chain chlorination, again the structure same. This is the toluene. We know for the hydrocarbons, when we are treating them with the chlorine or undergoing chlorination, there is a use of diffused sunlight and there is a formation of benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride, CHCl2. This is a benzyl chloride. Benzyl chloride, and this on acid hydrolysis, get converted to the benzaldehyde. It is our desired product. Here the chlorination of side chain, which is the side chain? This one, that methyl group, that in methyl arene, that methyl, it undergoes chlorination, side chain, and there is a formation of benzaldehyde. The intermediate benzyl chloride is formed. This one is the commercial method for the preparation of benzaldehyde. Okay, and the last one, the method of preparation from the hydrocarbons is the Gattermann-Koch reaction, where the benzene under pressure, it is treated with the carbon monoxide in HCl. Benzene under pressure, it is treated with the carbon monoxide in HCl by using the anhydrous aluminium trichloride. There is a direct formation of benzaldehyde, and this one reaction is known, very well known in organic chemistry as a Gattermann-Koch reaction, where that benzene under the high pressure, by using anhydrous aluminium trichloride, that it reacts with the carbon monoxide and HCl gives the benzaldehyde. And this is nothing but the Gattermann-Koch reaction. Okay, in the next video we are going to see the chemical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, thank you.